What are the diacritical marks, ḥarakāt? Why are they essential for every beginner learning Arabic, and why are they sometimes necessary even for native speakers? In the 7th century AD, the Arabs were, for the first time in their history, united under a single banner. They began to move beyond the Arabian Peninsula in military campaigns, with the declared goal of spreading Islam throughout the world. Within just a few years, the Arabs controlled a vast territory stretching from the borders of China in the east to southern France in the west. This immense region contained hundreds of ethnic groups, peoples, and nations. Millions of Romans, Persians, Indians, Russians, Armenians, and Turks, among others, embraced Islam. For them to properly understand the Qur'an, they had to learn the Arabic language. The Qur'an, when translated into another language, inevitably loses much of its meaning, its depth, and its profound impact. Yet, a major challenge arose with the Arabic language itself. Arabic was considered difficult and, even 14 centuries ago, was seen as an ancient language. Its letters and words were written in a way that made them almost impossible to read for non-Arabs. Several letters shared the same shape, representing multiple sounds. Unless someone was already deeply familiar with Arabic, reading was nearly impossible, even if they recognized the letters. Arabic writing at the time relied heavily on context. To read a word correctly, one had to understand the surrounding sentence. The meaning, and therefore the correct pronunciation, of a word changed depending on its context. This presented a great obstacle for non-Arabs who were learning the language. To overcome this, the Arabs developed a new system of writing. They introduced diacritical marks, ḥarakāt, placed above or below the letters to indicate their correct pronunciation, and they also added dots to distinguish between letters that previously shared the same form. These diacritical marks are of immense importance for every beginner learning Arabic, as they make reading far more accessible and straightforward. In fact, even native Arabic speakers occasionally rely on them to avoid ambiguity. In this lesson, we will begin by teaching these marks to make reading easier for our dear beginners on their journey of learning Arabic. Now let's talk about the long vowels in Arabic. There are 3 long vowels in Arabic. They give 3 different voices: the long A, which gives the voice of the long O or U, which gives the sound of the long I or E, which gives the sound of
E.
Now examples.
كتاب تا كتاب, which means a book. كتاب. صورة, picture. صورة. And now the E. وكيل, agent. وكيل. Some other examples. طاولة, table. طاولة. فطور, breakfast. فطور. وحيد, alone. The next lesson we're going to talk about short vowels.